It's 8 o'clock. I'm already seeing the posts on Facebook. Everybody looks so happy and proud and headed for big things, but not me. I'm not there. Instead of being at my high school graduation, celebrating with my family and all my friends at school, I'm at home playing video games with my little brother because I failed high school in my senior year. This was my story. I can still feel like those emotions right now as I talk to you. The feelings of doubt for my own future, the feelings of embarrassment and failure. But the good news is my story didn't end there. Today, I'm the VP of sales at a $20 billion tech company in Miami. I make over $250,000 a year and have over 7 figures worth of stock options to my name. Maybe you're watching this video right now and you're feeling like it's too late for you. Maybe you feel behind where you should be at this point in life. Or maybe you're just like me and you just don't have the college degrees or formal education that many other people have. I'm here to tell you that your story isn't over. If you're watching this video, that means you're alive and you have breath left in your lungs, which simply means you still have a chance. If you're gonna turn your story around, that's where it's gotta begin for you. Belief. The skill I'm gonna share with you today that makes so much money is absolutely useless if you don't have this one part down. But belief in what? You might be asking. First, you need to believe that you can accomplish what it is that you desire out of your life. Believe that despite your family drama, despite not having a perfect childhood, despite being different from everyone else around you, you can still achieve success. If you're a guy right now and you're watching this video and you got a vision for living in a condo in Miami or driving a nice car, traveling to Paris or London just to go shopping, or just taking care of your family, all these things are actually possible. In fact, I'd argue that they're likely if you actually have belief in yourself. But if all you have is belief, but you don't have skills that actually pay a lot of money, it's not gonna happen for you. I'm sorry to tell you. This is actually biblical though, right? The Bible says faith without works is dead. So what that means is belief without action is a waste of time. In my story, the one skill that I invested years into learning was sales. It's the one skill, actually learning the job, that pays really, really well once you get good. It's the one skill all good entrepreneurs need to have. It's the one skill that pays you for the rest of your life, no matter the industry. Sales is always going to be in demand. So at the age of 19, I didn't have any degrees. I went out and started selling cars. I sucked at it though, but didn't really matter because I knew what my vision was. I knew if I kept going and I kept taking action every day, showing up, these actions align with my faith, things were bound to work out for me eventually. It took me 2+ years to get good at selling cars. I had to go through a period where my car was even repossessed because I was so broke. But here's what I realized. Most people aren't willing to suck at anything long enough to become good at anything. So they end up only being good at things that don't even pay. They just distract. Things like following your favorite sports teams or video games and Netflix. Man, I was an expert on all that stuff, right? I used to follow basketball, football, soccer, and could rattle off statistics about your favorite player, about my favorite team for days. But I was flat broke. I would watch Netflix series for days. I was in the top 5% of players for my favorite video game, but I was broke. I invested so many hours and time into things that were just distracting me from my destiny, and I had to pay for it dearly. I paid for it with being broke. I paid for it by almost being evicted from my apartment while I had a 1-year-old kid and a wife to provide for. It's crazy for me to think about my life right now. Like, I'm looking around my house, I'm like, man, I'm living in a luxury condo in Miami. I get to vacation 4 or 5 times a year all over the world with my family of 4. I got over $1 million worth of stock options. And the only reason this worked was my faith in God and putting that together with action. Mastering a skill that is highly lucrative. If you have faith for making a lot of money, but you're not willing to do the work to develop skills that pay a lot of money, you're gonna live a life that's just full of disappointment, full of being disappointed in where you're not. You'll be one of these people who comes to the end of their life on their deathbed only wondering what life would have been like if they actually went for it. If you're looking for somewhere to begin your journey, I recommend starting a career in sales. It's dramatically changed my life. I've actually been able to help so many other people kick off their own career and success in sales. Why don't you check out this video where I talk about more how to make money getting started in sales.